I want to get these news. I'm doing a live a lot earlier because they just did they just updated the case and everything like that. This is pretty much about a mother of 5 who went into a store and left her unsecured gun in the car. And the 11-year-old boy took the gun and shot his 6-year-old sister in the head, in the back of the head. Now, I'm going to let y'all listen to it first, just the newscastings first, and then I'm going to say whatever I got to say. So I'm going to start with this one. The original, hold on, wait. Nope, this is the original one. So the original news one is this. Okay. Your gun. All right, y'all.
But first at 5, tragedy on Detroit's east side. A 6-year-old girl shot and killed outside a grocery store. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Mona Lewis.
And I'm Mike Duffy. We're told the child's mother had gone inside a plaza near Gratiot and Harper to get food, leaving 5 children unattended in the car with an unsecured gun inside the vehicle.
This marks the 3rd time a child has been shot in Detroit because of an unsecured gun in just the last week. The 2 other children are recovering, but sadly, that's not the case this time.
7 News Detroit reporter Whitney Burney is speaking with police and violence.
She upset me. Ceasefire. I understand him.
Police say 5 children were left unattended inside of that van here in the Farmer John parking lot off of Harper and Gratiot at the time that gun went off. One of the children racing inside of a restaurant here to alert their mother, but by that point, it was already
too late.
Mr. Bernard, we have safe storage for a reason to secure your weapons. You get a 6-year-old girl that will no longer go to school.
Yep.
She can't grow up to be a Detroit police officer.
At all.
It's really, really sad.
Yeah. Preventable. Let me calm down, because I'm going to talk my shit in a minute. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That baby should have been in school. Why that baby wasn't even in school, bro? This shit is... Let me be quiet.
One of them getting hold of an unsecured firearm. A 6-year-old girl fatally shot in the head. At this time, it's unclear if the 6-year-old shot herself or another child shot the 6-year-old.
Unfortunately, this is the 3rd one out we've had for the past week and a half.
Kids just losing their life. Yes, enough is enough.
Then Sunday, a 6-year-old shot themselves in the chest and hand near Artesian and Joy Road.
That's the west side.
Children surviving.
He shot himself in the chest and the hand and survived. God is good, bro. But I'm sick of these parents. To the mom, this bitch.
No one, I'm sure, wasn't expecting anything like this, but the most important part is gun safety.
Timur Smith with Detroit.
You feel for the mama? The fuck out of here. Wait till I play the other shit, y'all. This for the fuck y'all up. She should regret what she said because the stuff that I'm finna play.
Unsecured weapon to know, I better go secure it.
Police are now looking into where that weapon was being stored inside of the vehicle and why it was left unattended. It's also unclear at this point what charges, if any, that mother will face. From the east side, Whitney Burney, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Whitney, thank you so much.
Let me stop that right there. Now we're gonna go to this one.
At Michigan Auto Law.
Just got one more clip and then I'm gonna talk about shit, y'all. I got the comments off because I just really want to get focused into this. Just give me a minute. That's the mama right there, y'all. That's the mama.
Thank you for joining us at 6.
Like a fucking crackhead. Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
Her mother is now facing criminal charges in the shooting that claimed the life of her 6-year-old little girl. Investigators say Tanya Johnson left her 5 children alone in a van when her 11-year-old son found an unsecured gun and fired it. His little sister was shot in the head.
Johnson is charged with child abuse, felony firearm, and safe storage.
Now listen, y'all, listen.
7 News Detroit reporter Randy Windley speaking with Johnson's sister, learning what led up to this tragedy.
In court, the prosecution said Tanya Johnson had a habit of not securing her firearm.
Had a habit.
She would now be facing nearly 20 years in prison.
She had a habit, y'all.
8 felony charges, which includes that new safe storage gun law passed after the Oxford mass shooting.
These facts are just egregious.
41-year-old Tanya Johnson.
I faced her too when I was in jail, that magistrate.
Including 3 counts of child abuse. She's accused of leaving a loaded gun with her kids unattended. A fatal error that the City of Detroit Law Department says was a habit.
It's a habit for her.
In her house to execute a search warrant, they noted that the other guns that she has registered to her name were also unsecured within the home.
Where these guns were, if these guns were out, why they were out, who put them out after the fact, because she always keeps them locked up.
He's a defense attorney. He just doing his job. He trying to get her out of jail, but it ain't gonna work.
Johnson left her 5 children, ages 2 to 11 years old,
2 to 11,
unattended while she was in a restaurant picking up an order. According to Wayne County,
picking up an order for DoorDash.
Johnson's 11-year-old son found a handgun and fired it, hitting his 6-year-old
Look at
sister
her.
in the back of the head. She later died.
I'm losing a sister and I lost a niece, and
This
ain't no
bitch.
back from this.
This bitch right here.
Tanya Johnson's sister, and says she had the handgun for protection as she worked as a DoorDash delivery driver.
Right.
Rodriguez says her nieces and nephews are homeschooled and were with their mom as she was going to deliver an order.
I want everybody to stop paying my sister a bad person.
Right.
She not. She is a good mother.
This whole situation.
She's sitting in front of a hoarder ass home talking about, man, kiss my ass.
And says this case underscores the importance of securing firearms.
Kiss my ass.
Get a small metal lockbox from
Thank
several
you.
different hardware stores for as low as $20.
Thank you.
For people to make sure that when you purchase a firearm, include in your budget for the firearm a safe storage device or a safe storage mechanism.
Thank you.
Prosecutors suggested that Johnson may be a neglectful parent, saying police found her minivan in deplorable conditions, including human waste inside of it. Johnson
Shit inside the car. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm finna talk my shit.
Thank you so much for
Yeah, let me get off here. I can't do it no more. He just repeating himself. Y'all wanna, I'm gonna just play this one. He just repeating himself from the other one. This is the same shit. I just don't understand it. I don't understand this here. Hold on, y'all.
Good afternoon. Charles Fitzgerald, First Assistant Chief, Detroit Police. Here once again with just some horrible news. Good afternoon. A mom came up to this location to go into the restaurant and get some food. She left 5 children inside the car, unattended. At some point in time, shortly thereafter, one of the kids from the car ran to try to grab her, but it was unfortunately a little too late. A 6-year-old girl was fatally shot in the head with an unsecured weapon. The little girl's been taken to the hospital along with the other family members. Again, these things are so. This is preventable.
Preventable thing. Thank you.
Storage for a reason and secure your weapons.
I don't give a fuck how nobody feel after I say what I gotta say. On God, I don't.
She can't grow up to be a Detroit police officer or work for any media outlets. It's really sad, but it's preventable.
Preventable.
So unfortunately, this is the 3rd one now we've had.
In a week.
And that's enough. So that's all I have. I'll take whatever questions you may have.
Fuck is we talking about? What y'all mean?
Yeah, it's still early for that. But again, 5 kids left unattended.
Come on, suicide.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Still kind of working through that. I'm sorry. I don't know at this point. Yeah, it's still in the vehicle. How's mom?
They're just asking questions.
As you can imagine, mom's a mess. But we'll have to figure out what's going on with the weapon, why it was there, why it was left unattended.
Right. Why you didn't take? Let me hold on. Let this finish. All right. That shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. All right, now I'm gonna say what I gotta say, bro. It's a lot of people in these comments feeling bad for the mom, and I don't. Here's why. You are a concealed license carrier. So you know, even if you don't have the gun on your physical person, it's supposed to be secured. It's supposed to be put away and it's supposed to be locked. You had, per the prosecutor, ample opportunities because they kept coming across your ass. And you had multiple guns in the home that were not secured and they were not put up in place. You got to understand that you already had your slap on the wrist. You already been spared by God, bro. I don't get religious, but it's the truth, gang. God tried to spare this woman already because they could have been took them kids out their home. They could have took all those kids from when they came in there and they saw all those guns unsecured. Instead, they told her ass, hey, listen, mom, put them up. We don't want to see them again. You talking about you homeschool your 5 kids. Well, kudos to you. However, if kids were supposed to be homeschooled, why the fuck you got them out at 12 o'clock in the afternoon door dashing? That don't sound like no homeschooling class to me. Fuck is you talking about? These parents nowadays be lying about that homeschooling shit. They be lying, bro. Because they don't really want to put their kids in school. Because if they put their kids in school, they gonna get a chance to see how they living at home. Gonna get a CPA's case started. But let's move on. Let's go back to the incident. When the first video I played, they didn't know how the 6-year-old got killed. They didn't know if she killed herself or if the sibling did. When we moved on to when she was charged yesterday, they stated that, oh, the 11-year-old son took that gun and pointed it at the back of his sister's head and blew that bitch. Blew the gun, popped his sister in the back of the head. And that same 11-year-old son went and ran to his mama and told his mama what happened. If the gun is supposed to be to protect you, what business did it have doing in the car if you was in the building? Now, let's just say, for instance, somebody would have came into that same fucking restaurant and said, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Give me your purse. Give me everything. You ain't got no gun to defend yourself, bitch. It's in the car with kids. What the fuck can they do with a gun? So that's bullshit. That was another count of bullshit. Then the sister went to hop her crackhead ass on live. Because I done seen this bitch before. They literally stay in my area where I used to command at. Off of Grasher, on the east side. Farmer John is right there off Harper and Grasher. Let's move on. This crackhead ass sister gonna get on there talking about in front of this nasty ass home, gonna sit up here and say, y'all need to stop making my sister seem like a bad person. She ain't no bad mom. The fuck is you talking? I don't understand my people sometimes. I just don't understand us, bro. Why are we so comfortable protecting the criminals just because they family? You better kiss my ass. I learned as a 7-year-old girl, I don't give a fuck if you family. If you doing something wrong, I'ma tell, nigga. I'ma tell, bro. And they gotta go. I'm not just gonna have them around my family or no shit like that, bro. This mom right here, she had ample fucking opportunity to get her shit together. Look at this mama right here, bro. Look at her. You can tell she on some shit, gang. You can tell. And she had ample opportunity to get her shit together, and she chose not to. Not a kid gone. That's when you don't get your shit together. That's usually when people get their shit together. Something bad really gotta happen to a nigga for them to be like, oh my God, let me get my shit together. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. That's so fucked up. Everybody talking about, I feel bad for the mama. Nigga, you know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for that kid. The one who pulled the trigger. That's who I feel bad for. You know who else I feel bad for? I feel bad for the other 4 children who had to experience that brother kill their sister. That's who I feel bad for. I don't give a fuck about that mama right there. I don't. And it probably got everything to do with me not being a feminist and all of that. I kiss my ass, bro. I don't feel for her. I don't feel for her, bro. I don't. They literally said when they pulled up on that van was undeplorable. And it was shit. Human feces. But it's shit. Excrement. Whatever you want to call it. In the fucking van. You got shit riding around with you, with your kids in the van. And the van probably look like y'all living out that bitch. That's why I said, bro, this is a crackhead. This some druggies or alcoholic. They don't need kids. And they damn sure don't need no fucking guns. Now I just found out the state of Michigan is trying to make us an open carry state. I can't believe this shit. We was the only Midwest state that did not believe in that. Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, all them other motherfucking states, they got open carry. We don't got that shit, but now they trying to do it. It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup, gang. And this bitch actually owned a license. But it's a setup. It's a setup for two things. They either trying to get motherfuckers just incarcerated. They trying to see who can easily get a gun. Who easily access can get a gun. Who can get that. They trying to set you up to see who the fuck you getting this gun from. And then after that, if it's not that, bro, they just trying to let y'all kill each other. Knock off the population real quick because the crime is just getting out of this world. And what I think truthfully too is that it's getting overwhelming with the kids. The kids is not being involved. It is to the point where Detroit public schools are allowing officers to come into schools, not as career day, not to let them sit in the police car and ride around. They are literally coming in these schools and teaching these kids how to properly lock a gun. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Look it up. I ain't got no reason to lie. Police officers are coming inside of these schools in the city of Detroit and teaching my baby and they babies how to lock a fucking gun. This shit is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. I think we the only fucking state going through this shit. Every state got its crime. Every city got its crime. But I guarantee you, if I was to look up the statistics of Detroit, we the only one going through this type of shit here. Kids is losing their lives left and right. And why? Because the negligence of fucking parents. It's just retarded. I didn't never have to go through this shit in school. The most we had was a metal detector to make sure we wasn't sneaking no shit in. But as far as police having to come teach me how to fucking lock a gun as a kid, no, that ain't never happened to me before. I ain't been out of school that long. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I ain't never in my life. And again, I got the comments off. But I never in my days seen no shit like this before. And everybody just all about the mama in these comments. Gotta be mainly women. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck? What the fuck? How are y'all defending this shit? Y'all kept giving her ample opportunity to get her shit together and she didn't want to do it. And like I said earlier, you say it's to protect you, but you left the gun in the car. So there's no protection anymore. Something could have happened to you in the store, then what? I'm going to find this other thing too real quick. It don't got nothing to do with the guns. But this is what I mean when I say the youth is starting to really get impacted by the ignorance and the negligence of these Detroit parents, bro. There was a 1-year-old child found in the back of a car inside of an impound. A 1-year-old child, this just happened this week as well. A 1-year-old child was found in the back of a car after it was impounded. They only concerned about the fucking father. Nigga, y'all better be, first of all, y'all better hope that mother or whoever has true guardianship of this child don't fucking do a lawsuit. Because the police fucked up, Harper Woods police, they fucked up when they did not access that vehicle. You supposed to look inside and outside of that bitch before you call your tow company to come pick it up. And then even when the tow company come, they are supposed to access the vehicle as well to make sure there's nothing in it before they load it up and take it to the fucking impound. Y'all didn't do none of that. Instead, y'all just took the car, towed that bitch with a whole baby in the back seat. It's just, I don't understand what's up with these parents, gang. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I'm finna let y'all listen to this shit. Only in Detroit. This shit is fucking embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. They're not doing this shit nowhere else. This shit is embarrassing. Embarrassing.
I'm surprised.
Let this ad go through. It's embarrassing. Thank y'all for the likes. I will be getting into the comments in just a moment.
For every Easter basket. Now it's limited.
But I had to like cut it off so I could truly focus on this. Because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand.
We begin tonight with a toddler towed away and left alone in an impound lot. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
I'm Mark Duffy. Thank you for joining us tonight. Now, there are major questions over how this could have happened.
Here's what we know about the timeline. The car was first seen Thursday, left parked on a neighborhood street in Harper Woods. By Friday afternoon, that vehicle was reported and towed to an impound lot. The toddler was not discovered until
The
Saturday
28th.
morning. Still
2 whole days that baby was in the fucking car.
Spending the night alone.
7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley spoke with a family who says the car sat right outside their home and they had no idea a child was inside.
CPS is now involved in this case. At last check, police say that baby is in stable condition and is expected to fully recover after being left in that abandoned vehicle and initially found right on the street.
Awkwardly parked, like half, not half, but a little bit in our driveway to here.
Deborah Ruffin showed me where that car was left right in front.
She had a right to call.
And you can't park on this side.
Right, she had a right to call, but she didn't know no baby was in there.
Harper Woods police say 2 days later on Saturday, a 13-month-old child was found in that same vehicle at the East Point tow lot. Ruffin says she and her family shudder at the thought the child endured the elements alone just steps from their front door.
Yep.
What ran through your mind when you found out there was a 1-year-old baby in that car?
I was speechless. I had to calm down. I was driving when I got the information. Had to pull over and catch my breath. But the temperature was going up and down.
That's another thing.
That went across my mind was that poor infant, that poor baby.
Ruffin says her husband reported the vehicle to Harper Woods Police Friday, still parked on Damon Street near I-94. Officers had it impounded that afternoon. About 3 hours before that, Detroit police say the child's mother arrived at the 9th precinct on the city's east side, reporting her baby was missing. A DPD detective reached out to Harper Woods and learned the vehicle belonging to the child's father had been towed and suspected the child might be in it.
Ain't no might, nigga. You know the baby in there.
To the impound lot Saturday and found a crying toddler
Crying.
in the rear of the vehicle. The child's father is now in custody.
Somebody needs to pay for that. That was
A lot of people gotta pay.
All of this has left many residents like Kaylee Hightower unsettled.
me and my cousins were talking about it yesterday because we were like, how can somebody forget a baby?
They didn't forget no baby. These are just drug heads.
Ruffin says while she did spot the child's car seat inside, she never saw a toddler. Harper Woods police say the car was locked at the time of the tow and unable to be thoroughly inventoried.
Kiss my ass. I'm finna let y'all know something. They better kiss my ass. They trying to avoid a lawsuit. I'm finna let y'all know. I'm finna tell y'all something.
In Harper Woods, I'm Randy Wimbley, 7 News.
They trying to avoid a lawsuit. That's why I said in the beginning before I played this shit. They had means to get in that car. The tow company, all they needed was word from the police to break in it, and they could have broke in it. My command was PTIU, Police Towing Impound Unit. So they not gonna try to pull no wool over my motherfucking eyes. They better hope and they better pray that mama don't got enough sense to file no lawsuit. Not just on tow company, but on Harper Woods. They failed this motherfucking parent and that child. The mother wasn't there, bro. She thought I could give my child to his father. Ain't nothing gonna happen. She probably was a working mother or some shit. So to know that her fucking child's father wasn't answering the phone, she took her ass to the police station and reported her child missing. So we not gonna blame the mama. The mama's out the clear. She covered her own ass. They only trying to just put the daddy behind bars and that's just it. It's over now. What? Hell no. And then the fact that child had to go to CPS, she got a lawsuit. She got a whole ass lawsuit if she's smart enough. Because that's the thing about a lot of Detroit parents. They ain't go to school, gang. So they ain't smart enough. They ain't smart enough to know that they got a whole fucking case. They wasn't supposed to move that car at all with a human body in there. And the fact that they did, man, she got a big ass lawsuit. She got one of the biggest lawsuits. And my thing is this, I don't think Harper Woods really ready for this. Harper Woods is a small ass city outside of Detroit. They only got, 2 schools, maybe 1 church. Harper Woods is so fucking small, they don't even got no mall no more. They have a mall. They don't even got no mall. It's so fucking small, I shit you not. It's less than 2 miles. Y'all ain't got the money for this type of lawsuit right here. That's why they're trying to sit up here and say, oh, well, we didn't have the means to get in the car. That's bullshit. Yes, you did. Shit. Because we gonna break in some shit. I'm trying to let you know, DPD, PTIU. Oh, we getting in if we got to get in. Even if we got to call commercial auto theft, CATZ, which is known as CATS. Even if we got to call CATS and be like, hey, we can't get into this 2011. Hey, we can't get into this 2020. We need to get in there. Fuck is you talk? Harper Woods got the same access as we do. There's no different. We just got different jurisdictions. That's the only difference, bro. So they trying to cover their ass. I pray to God that Mama sue. I pray to God that Mama sue. Because they gonna learn their lesson for not going inside these cars doing what they supposed to do, bro. All the comments saying the same shit. This is a lawsuit. Sue the tow company. Sue Harper Woods. How does the tow driver and police officer who authorized the tow? Oh, they said hope the tow driver and the police officer who authorized the tow were arrested. Nah, you know they ain't gonna get arrested. How the hell you don't know if a baby is in the car? How you tow a car and not notice? Man, listen. Why on earth aren't there regulations that make sure people who tow impound cars check for people and pets? There is regulations, Rebecca. They just don't follow them, sweetheart. That's why they got a lawsuit. Fuck is you talking about? I really hope this mama do this. Or so she got somebody in her ear like, girl, we need to go find a lawyer. I'm not just trying to make this about money, but they need something to happen to them because they're not going to lose their job. But they can lose some money. They can lose some money. They need this lawsuit on them. They'll learn their lesson. Talking about the blackout windows. There wasn't no blackout window, nothing. No motherfucking windows wasn't tinted. The lady said she saw a car seat, but she didn't see the baby. So there wasn't no blacked out, nothing. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. And it's almost every week now some bullshit is happening in Detroit. It's just out of this world. It's out of this world. Let me go see what the, because they charged the daddy apparently. They don't even say he the daddy. It just say man charged with leaving a toddler in the car. This might not even be the daddy, y'all. I'm over it. This might not even be the fucking daddy. Are we serious?
A Metro Detroit man faces charges tied to a toddler.
So he not the daddy?
Good evening, I'm Charlie Langton. Today, the man who allegedly left that child inside that car went before a judge.
So he's not the daddy.
Edwards is live in Harper Woods with what we learned in court. Lauren.
Charlie, I can tell you that court just wrapped up and police saying that this is nothing short of a miracle. And I can also tell you that the suspect, we don't know. It's unclear if he's the father. That was not stated.
Wow. This finna turn into a Maury case. Because they don't even know if that's his motherfucking daddy.
In Harper Woods, charged with child abuse second degree and child abuse leaving a child in a vehicle resulting in physical harm. He pleaded not guilty. Police said
not guilty.
A vehicle was improperly parked in a neighborhood in Harper Woods. They say it was towed to a lot over in East Point. Then Saturday morning, Harper Woods police got the call from Detroit police that a 13-month-old may be inside. And according to initial reports from police, the vehicle belonged to the father. Now, this is what Chief Jason Hammerly had to say about how it all unfolded on Saturday.
Yeah, what you got to say?
The mother in this case
covering his own ass.
On Saturday morning, we're not sure on the time frame, made contact with the detective, filed the missing report for the 1-year-old. That detective did an outstanding job by locating the car, considering it wasn't yet registered to the suspect in this case. He was able to locate the plate number and the VIN number, tracked it down to Woods Towing, and
y'all was supposed to do all this shit.
Responded immediately to the tow yard. He's the one who made contact and peered into the windows and found the child in the rear seat.
Said he peered in and saw the child in the car seat.
Now, you just heard from Linson's attorney there, just asking for the $100,000
personal bond,
which is what the judge gave. And as for the baby, because you of course asked about the baby, the last we heard it was being medically evaluated at a local hospital and is with Child Protective Services.
Oh my God.
Updates in this case. Reporting live here in Harper Woods, Lauren Edwards, Fox 2 News.
Lauren, I know it's early, but did you get any kind of an indication as to what the defense to this case is?
Talk your shit, Charlie.
Where was he, and how come he didn't really pay attention to his kid?
Right.
Allegedly.
Charlie, there's so many questions. There are so many questions in all of this. One of them being, what led up to this? What happened to this? Why was that person even in the neighborhood? And what, the child being in a vehicle for hours and hours and hours on end. Again, the child being medically evaluated. But again, we're just working to get you those answers.
All right, thank you, Lauren. I appreciate the report.
Fucking ignorance, bro. They finna turn this shit into some Maury shit. They gotta figure out if he the daddy before they even charge this nigga now. This is retarded. This is everybody just trying to cover their ass, bro. So apparently it was the daddy's car, but it's another man driving the car. So the daddy left his baby with some random ass man, or they not being honest and saying, hey, this is my boyfriend. He was supposed to watch my kid for me while I go to work or while I do this, that, and the third, and I didn't know he was gonna get the car impounded. Something, bro, because this not making no sense. This not adding up. This is not adding up. How is it that first it was the daddy and now he not the daddy? What the fuck is... We need help out here. This shit is embarrassing. I love my city so much, but this shit is embarrassing. Like, you just can't make this shit up sometimes. Can't make this shit up. And then the dude who got murdered from fucking that restaurant, bro, that shit's sad too. They still trying to figure out who killed him. This shit is embarrassing.
A family is grieving the loss of their loved one as Detroit police search for the person who shot and killed 51-year-old Mikey Brown.
He owns sloppy chops.
Outside the Sweet 100 Lounge early Saturday morning. Argina Vici spoke to his family and police about the search for the killer.
It's unreal.
He looked just like his brother.
It's sad.
Mikey Brown and his mother, Yvonne Jones, are still in shock after 51-year-old Mikey Brown was shot and killed early Saturday morning at Suite 100 on Schaefer near Finkel. Myron says his brother leaves behind a loving family and a community that loved him dearly.
He was a great son. He was a great father. He was a great husband. He was a great brother.
He was cool as hell. I got a chance to meet him.
My inspiration.
Brown was a prominent and well-known businessman around Metro Detroit,
Yeah.
known as a restaurant owner, most notably Sloppy Chops.
Sloppy Chops.
Crabs in Detroit.
Yep.
Mikey Brown was married with
Food fire as fuck. Nah, I guarantee you they gonna close it down. Cause he did. They ain't gonna wanna keep this business open. They gonna be like, fuck y'all. They gonna say they gonna turn their back on all Detroiters, and I don't blame them, because it's Detroit's fault that this man was killed.
Like 4 minutes away from me, I just knew all I do was dial the numbers and I'm on my way, and he was always caring.
While Brown's family is making funeral arrangements, in the back of their mind, they're hoping police can track down the killer.
We just want to catch this guy or these perpetrators, and hopefully we leave it in God's hands.
And I did speak to Detroit police who say they are reviewing several leads and reviewing green light cameras.
Cause there's green lights in that area. Hell yeah. That's what that motherfucker forgot. That's one thing I do like that Detroit took advantage of. We start putting green lights in our communities, which means any fucking location you go by, you see a blinking green light, is being monitored by police at all times. We starting to get more and more of those, unfortunately, but we should have been had those.
CBS News Detroit.
That's what's catching a lot of these criminals, bro. That's what's catching them. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. My accident was caught on a green light because the area that I got into an accident in had the camera footage. I'm sitting there looking like, damn, they caught me all the way down. You get what I'm saying? Like, not saying I was trying to run away or nothing, but you were able to see me coming into my accident because of the green lights. So it's like, these motherfuckers don't be understanding, bro. We gonna find you. Fuck is you talking about? Grab the cars, any means necessary. Ex-police said Detroit towing. Oh, embarrassing. You are a monster. Oh, no, that's old. I can't wait to see what they gonna do to his ass. Because I ain't gonna lie, he been in Wayne County jail a little bit too long to have raped, murdered a fucking 14-year-old girl. He been in there too long. He need to be upstate by now. He need to be in prison. It seems like they just stretching his shit too far. Straight up. Good Samaritan found. Man walks a 6-year-old girl to school in the cold. What? I'm not watching that. That's going to piss me off. What? A 6-year-old walking alone? What the fuck? You know what? They turn this motherfucking... If Trump turned this motherfucking country into one of them third world bitches, y'all gonna be mad. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all gonna be bad as hell. Because they got shit going on like that to where they limit how many children you can have. All that shit. Y'all women to be shit out of luck. Y'all crying about, oh, I can't get no abortion. Shit, all right. It's gonna be worse. More shit. Because y'all just... Yeah, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. There's so much shit going on here. This is horrible. Ex-Michigan football coach Sharon Moore in court today. For what? This was 2 hours ago. For what?
Meanwhile, former Michigan football head coach Sharon Moore is back in court as his attorney tries to get the criminal case against him thrown out. Moore was fired by the University of Michigan in December after the school found he had an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Hours later, prosecutors say he went to the staffer's apartment, went in without permission, and threatened to harm himself. He now faces charges including felony home invasion, stalking, and breaking and entering. But Moore's attorneys say the arrest warrant that started the case was based on incomplete and misleading information.
Oh, yeah, they throwing it out. They throwing that out. They're going to throw that out. Super drunk driver arrested after driving on multiple flat tires in Oakland County.
This is not what Troy police were expecting to see on a Wednesday afternoon. They were,
it had the nerve to be in Detroit, though, driving around like this.
And it turns out that's just the tip of the iceberg on what happened here. Let's get out to Jay Scott Smith in the newsroom to make sense of that video that we just saw. Jay.
Yeah, Ty, it's kind of hard to make sense of that video, to be honest. This was both bizarre and just straight up scary. It happened last.
What? Hold on, wait. What the fuck was this white man doing? God, leave. That's another thing. We got different counties and shit out here. So, like, Oakland County is predominantly white. You know what I mean? They be on the news like crazy, but it be for stupid, dumbass shit.
It happened last Wednesday afternoon in Troy as a man was so completely intoxicated that he was driving around on 4 flat tires. Now, he's 63-year-old Anthony Badano. He's from Camdenton, Missouri. And he's
not even from here.
This incident 8 days ago on February 25th. It happened around 1 p.m. last Wednesday when Troy police spotted Badano's Town and Country.
Why you gotta be in our motherfucking city with this bullshit? Making us look bad. Take your ass back to Missouri, homie.
The van loses part of the tire and then he makes.
Oh my God! Oh my.
Take off, nearly hitting the driver in front of him. However, again, he's driving on 4 flat tires, so he didn't get far before being nabbed by police. Now, Badano was
stop driving.
Heavily in alcohol. He was given a field sobriety test where initially he blew a .16. That's twice the legal limit here in the state of Michigan. It got worse when he got booked at the police station.
That's a functioning drunk. That's a functioning alcoholic.
That pushed him into super drunk territory under Michigan law. Now, being super drunk is when you have a blood alcohol level of .17 or higher. Those drivers face increased DUI penalties. So again, it's a 63-year-old Anthony Badano. This is his 3rd DUI. The other 2 are back in his home state of Missouri.
Oh, okay.
One a little more than a year ago where he crashed a pickup truck into a tree after crossing the median and going from the...
This is a functioning alcoholic. That's some scary shit.
Charged in Troy with operating while intoxicated and driving with a suspended license. His bond was set at $2,000. He's due back in court 1 week from today.
And I bet you bread he don't even got it. He don't even got the $2,000, 10%. Because y'all literally allow motherfuckers like this to keep fucking up and fucking up and fucking up. And then it takes for somebody to get killed for y'all to be like, life. Get the fuck out of here. He should have been got life. What are we talking about? $2,000 bond and y'all see that he got 2 DUIs in another state? Michigan be too fucking friendly, bro. We really be too friendly with this shit. I don't understand. But I bet you he don't got the $200 to get out. So they gonna let him sit there. He gonna go back, he gonna get out, he gonna get drunk after what, 60 days in jail? Fucking ridiculous. I don't give a fuck about no privilege. No, it ain't. Because I know black motherfucking alcoholics that get off on the same shit. I just think Michigan is too motherfucking lenient on that shit. Our insurance is too motherfucking high to be letting drunk drivers just get off. We paying taxes on that shit. Insurance on that shit. I'm not about to keep paying for no drunk motherfucker to get on the road. Where's my lighter? I gotta smoke off that. That don't make no sense. Take your ass back to Missouri. The fuck out of here. That's probably why he came here, because he like, shit, I could probably get away with it in Michigan. Fuck, bro. The fuck, man? Get your ass out of here. He got some pretty eyes, though, blue motherfuckers. Don't make no sense. Oh, man.
That winning feeling you love? Bring it everywhere you go with the Hollywood Casino app. Your next big thrill is just a tap away. New players get 300 bonus spins, plus up to 1,000 back in casino credits. Hollywood Casino. Download and play today.
Come on with all these ads. All right, go on somewhere.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Chaos in this classroom between a student and a teacher caught on camera.
Is that Pontiac?
What the school is saying about this, now the teacher is off the job. The first.
Oh, they fired her ass.
The streets are
See?
locked here.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop arguing with these kids. Y'all gotta stop arguing with these kids. You go home at the end of the day. These kids, fuck, you gonna let them stress you out and lose your job? I said it, Pontiac. I said it.
Now, we're told this happened Tuesday, and you can hear in some of the videos, she allegedly says, quote, "This is not a school. That's what they told me when I came here." That's really enraging.
Pontiac is ghetto as fuck. I can't lie, but she shouldn't have said that. Pontiac is very ghetto. Very fucking ghetto. It's the ghettoest city in Oakland County. She ain't lying. The teachers is around that bitch gossiping about it. And that's what I'm saying. We don't got teachers like how we used to have them. You had teachers who knew that they was working in poor conditions and didn't have enough money to fund their curriculum. However, they still love what they did and they came to work every motherfucking day. You got teachers like this out here who don't know how to keep their motherfucking mouth closed and be so quick to argue with a kid, and now you mad because you done lost your motherfucking right to teach. You should have kept your motherfucking mouth closed. On my soul. These kids, they kids. What the fuck can you do? Just for you to be like, yeah, tell your mama I said it. That's who you should have been talking that shit to. The motherfucking mama, not no kid.
After the students had been arguing with her and calling.
I just would have walked out. Like, I'm not dealing with no disrespect from no kids. Y'all either get these kids up out of here or y'all lose a teacher. I'm not going to lose my career.
Witness the rant says there's no excuse for her behavior.
It's no excuse, no.
This is an example of how the district needs to do better.
For sure.
I want a letter to go out to every student's parent. We are deeply sorry that your child had to witness that disturbing, disgusting behavior from a teacher we hired.
Calm down.
Now we're told.
Because literally you ghetto as fuck. All Pontiac people, I don't give a fuck if you black or you're white. It's so ghetto Trader Perk as fuck out there. Calm your ass down, girl. You the reason your child is acting the fuck out like he acting. Calm your ass down, Sister Soldier.
Does not reflect our values or the standards.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
From our staff. Now there's a lot more to this story. We'll of course have much more for you on Local 4 News at 5. For now, reporting live in Miami, Erica Erickson.
So ghetto out there. Oh my God, it's so ghetto and nasty out there. It's worse than Detroit. I don't give a fuck.
New video shows people in Tehran going through debris after Israel's military military launched a new wave of broad-scale strikes in the Iranian capital.
Why are we keeping up with this?
Video. According to the Pentagon, this shows a U.S. submarine shooting a torpedo at an Iranian airship. The torpedo hit the ship with 180 people on board, and it sunk. Sri Lanka's Navy says it rescued 32 people and recovered more than 80 bodies. Pete Hegseth says this is the first sinking of an enemy vessel by torpedo since World War II.
This is ridiculous.
Today, NATO says it intercepted a ballistic missile from Iran before it entered Turkey's airspace. The United States has closed embassies in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Lebanon. More than 1,000 Iranians, 12 Israelis, and 6 U.S. service members have been killed since Saturday. 4 of those service members have been identified. They're on your screen right here. That's Sergeant First Class Nicole Amore, 39 years old from Minnesota on your left. That's Sergeant Declan Cody,
that's a sergeant
from Minnesota next to her. And that is Captain Cody Court, 35 years old from Florida.
And Cordy Court.
And then all the way on the right, that is Sergeant First Class Noah Tetjens, 42 from Nebraska. All of them were in Kuwait when the port was hit by a drone strike on March 1st. So if you have to stop and get gas,
hell no. Thanks for that light.
Hitting our wallets. Gas prices spiking across the country.
I be trying not to watch news, but when it comes to Detroit, sometimes I need to.
For declarations, watch.
So I can know what's going on because it's retarded.
See the ice on the Detroit River, but you hop on over to Southfield and it's nice. I mean, there's even a little break of the sun in Southfield as traffic moves along the lodge. And
let me skip that. Let's go on to the. Thank you. No offense to the news, but that's why I have a weather app. Meteorologists are nice people, though. Stephen Carell, goddamn, he kind of looking nice. Okay, Steve Carell. He getting older, but he looking nice. Like these little white men starting to look decent as they get older.
Live from downtown Detroit, local 4 News at 11 starts now.
A family left grieving and searching for answers.
This is preventable. We have safe storage for a reason.
Police say a child was killed in an accidental shooting inside a car after her mother left her alone with 4 other siblings. Now one of those siblings is nowhere to be found, and the child's grandmother wants to know why.
It's been a nightmare for me. Look, I came in the door.
Wait, what? No, he ran away? Y'all, no fucking way. I gotta put the blunt down. So the 11-year-old child ran from the scene after he shot his 6-year-old. That mean he meant to do that? Oh my God. 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 I didn't even see this. I would have played this part in the beginning too. I thought he was the one who went in there and ran to the mama. He ran away. Oh my God. Please don't tell me he meant to. Please don't tell me he meant to kill that baby.
Our cameras.
That's another. Oh my God! I can't even play it, bro. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. What? He ran from the. See? I'm mad as fuck at them parents. I'm mad as fuck at that mama. I'm mad as fuck, bro. Cause I understand that siblings fight. That's normal. But to want to kill them, that's different. So she needed some serious fucking counseling for them kids.
She responded to the parking lot of a shopping plaza near Gratiot.
He ran away.
Police say the 6-year-old girl was shot in the head with a gun. And now the girl's grandmother says she can't figure out where one of the victim's siblings has gone since the tragedy.
Noelle Friel is digging for answers in this very tragic case. Noelle.
They can't find her.
And that's right, the victim's grandmother says she's not sure if that sibling has been placed in CPS custody or has been placed with another relative. She says this ordeal has been a nightmare. She's lost her granddaughter, and police haven't said whether her daughter could now be facing criminal charges.
I can't believe I got better, but God got an angel. God got an angel.
Tanya Wheeler Johnson King describes her granddaughter, 6-year-old Rebecca Brundage, as a joy. A typical girl who loved to play, go to church, and spend time with her cousins and siblings.
She was happy. She loved to go to church. She loved the Lord. And all she always talk about is sing church songs.
Their family's life has been turned upside down after Rebecca was accidentally shot and killed with an unsecured gun after being left alone with her siblings while her mother, Tanya's
Why he run away? That's what I want to know.
That accidental shooting happened at this shopping plaza near Gratiot and Harper. Rebecca was left alone in the car with 4 other siblings. Now her grandmother is sharing a warning for other parents.
Every mother and every grandmother should know. Please, get a lock by the school guns. Lock them up. My granddaughter.
But why you didn't say that to your own fucking daughter, though? Why you didn't say that to your own daughter? You the mama. You the mama. Come on now. How you want to be trying to preach something to everybody else? You ain't practicing what you fucking preach. Come on.
She'll be saying.
Y'all done fuck these kids up. The kids is the ones suffering, bro.
Hardworking mom who worked for DoorDash to make ends meet.
She's a hardworking mom. She worked for DoorDash. That's hardworking.
Her daughter was arrested after the shooting. Police haven't announced whether she'll be facing criminal charges. Tanya says her 10-year-old grandson may have accidentally shot Rebecca, and she's unsure where he is now.
Where he at? Because he meant to do that. But it's like this could have all been fucking avoided. This could have been avoided. This could have been avoided. Now they don't know where he at, and he the one who shot him.
Ask for lock boxes. Ask for this gun safety lock. Please. If that's the only thing you learn from this, please do that. Because it was saved some of our life.
And we did ask DPD about the 10-year-old's whereabouts, and we're told they could not give out that information.
They can't give it out.
Responded to this incident, calling on DPD to redouble the city's efforts to provide gun safety education and training. We're live tonight. Noel Frio, Local 4.
It's absolutely heartbreaking. Noel, thank you for your report this evening. And this story is an important reminder about the dangers of unsecured guns. Remember, free gun locks are available to all Michigan residents. Scan the QR code on your screen to see how you can get yours. The state, by the way, says since secure storage laws went into effect, more than 56,000 free gun locks have been handed out. The conflict in Iran is widening.
I don't understand. So now they can't find him. This shit is unreal. This shit don't even feel real. It don't. How the fuck? Nobody saw where the kid went? Nobody? Nobody saw nothing. That'd be another frustration. Don't nobody know nothing. Everybody be like, I don't know. Fuck out of here. You know something, bro. Instead of pleading for disarmament, why don't you beg for our youth to be educated and the laws to be upheld? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That just fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. I thought all the kids was in the same, you know what I'm saying? I thought all the kids was put up. They don't even know where this boy at. They don't even know where he at. Damn. Oh my God, like, that is great, bro. That is crazy. I really don't know what to say now because I did not know that little boy ran from the scene after he shot his sister. I thought he was the one who ran in the restaurant and told his mama I thought he was the one who did it. He ran. So it makes you think, like, damn, did you intentionally mean to kill her? Damn. That's crazy, bro. Person of interest detained in connection to the 2 girls found dead on the east side. Oh no, that ain't even Detroit. Okay, cool. I thought that was Detroit. That's Ohio. Plymouth man killed in a crash with a semi truck on 8 Mile and 275. Is that Oakland County?
See per hours now. Here joins us live. She has an update this morning, Rob.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, we do have some new information to pass along to you this morning. We just got some press release from Livonia Police.
Livonia, so that's Macomb.
21-year-old driver from Plymouth who was killed earlier this morning in this crash right at I-275 and 8 Mile. You can see the semi-truck right here. That is that driver's Camaro loaded up on the back of that.
Oh.
Now we're looking at the semi-truck.
Oh yeah, it was nope. I can't watch that. No. Rest his soul. Lord have mercy. Were you paying attention? You couldn't have. You couldn't have been paying attention. His fucking Camaro smacked the back of the semi and somehow the car managed to go on top of it. After it was smashed. I don't even understand how that math ain't mathing. You was going pretty fucking fast. That's all I can say. And a Camaro makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he was going mad fucking fast. And by the time you saw the fucking semi-truck, it was too late. That's literally the last thing he saw before he died. That's fucking insane. What is going on here? Like, what is going on here? I gotta look up one more thing. I gotta look up about that other 6-year-old, or was it an 8-year-old? I think it was the 8-year-old. I don't know what happened with them. They got shot in the chest, in the hand. He shot himself in the chest and in his hand. I don't know what happened to him. That was last week or 2 weeks ago. Let me see. 8-year-old. Where is it? Where are you? Deadly White Lake shooting during attempted break-in. Oh, shit. Really? That's what I'm talking about.
A White Lake homeowner charged with manslaughter after shooting at a group of teens and killing one of them.
Oh, he got charged, though. I bet you they was running away. And you weren't supposed to shoot them. You only supposed to shoot them if they are trying to attack you, bro. And you don't shoot them to kill them. You shoot them just to immobilize them. Damn, you fucked up, my brother. You fucked up. Oh, I hope he got what I got. Motherfucker, this what I got. Because when you own a gun, on my soul, you got to carry this shit. Because they'll try to get your ass if you don't. Own this. This is serious. Firearm legal protection. I'm telling you now. People don't got that because you paying for it. You got to pay for it every month. I don't give a fuck. I pay for it. Because say, instance, a motherfucker try to come in my house, I got a right to shoot him. However, say if I kill him, and I wasn't trying to kill him, but I kill him, nigga, I can have my lawyer represent me. They gonna buy me out. If the courts try to take my gun, they gonna reimburse me for that. This program is serious because it's all about, you only use the gun to protect yourself. So the fact that you would have to use it, you just have to make sure that you're doing right by it when you use it. So he fucked up. Them kids was trying to run away. Now you facing manslaughter. And you was the victim at first, because they was breaking in your house. But you fucked up when you killed them. Should have just, especially if they was in the car. I can't even watch it because I already know they mean that they back was turned. They was trying to leave, and he said, "No, fuck that." That's not funny, but he was like, "Man, fuck that shit. Y'all trying to break in my house. I'm finna kill y'all." Damn, that's fucked up. A shootout between suspect and hospital officer at Henry Ford.
A shootout outside of a local hospital.
On the east side in Grosse Pointe?
CBS News reporter Jordan Burroughs is alive
Yeah.
at the hospital right now. Jordan, the search is still on for several suspects. What do you know right now?
Damn. This just happened.
Since early this morning, reaching out to police, reaching out to Henry Ford Hospital. We were able to get in contact with the Henry Ford Hospital communications team, who told us that one of its security officers was shot here at Henry Ford St. John Hospital not too long ago. Really, according to police, the whole stuff happened.
Damn.
Domino's.
And they want to, and y'all want to make this state an open carry? For what? For what?
Thursday into Friday, the officer who was shot was looking into reports of suspicious activity in one of its parking lots. That is on hospital property. Hard to get you an exact look of exactly what happened in that area as we are live in front of St. John Hospital. We were told the officer fired back into the suspect, who is currently being treated at this hospital. Again, this happened around midnight when that activity kicked off between Thursday and here on Friday. Grosswoods police needed help with the canine track and investigative assistance. MSP officers said several suspects are involved.
Wow.
Henry Ford Hospital released a statement saying in part, quote, "The safety and well-being of our team members, patients, and community is our top priority. We are grateful our officer was unharmed," end quote. We drove around the hospital several times to get a better look at the scene of where exactly it happened. It is on hospital property. It's hard to get video and look at it, but according to Henry Ford Hospital, the hospital is still open and operating as usual. Reporting live in Detroit, Jordan Dora with CBS News, Detroit.
All right, Jordan, thank you. We appreciate the update. And
I'm like, what? Is it me, or have there been an unprecedented amount of shootings in the Detroit area lately? No, it's not just you, bro. It's literally, I don't know what the fuck is going on I don't know what's going on, but it's fucking insane. It's insane. We are Lord have mercy. And they want to give us guns just to carry around this bitch with no license. That's bullshit. Let me see, one more thing. I was trying to look for that 8-year-old, and that just fucked me all up. Let me see. Allen Park resident speaks out on proposed data center. That's over here by me. Lawyer claims they were forced to remove. Man dies after becoming trapped in a car hauler. Damn.
Thank you, Venus, for working to get you answers this morning about what appears to be a tragic accident. A man killed after becoming trapped in a car hauler.
that investigation is happening in East Point. That's where
East
that's
Point.
where we find our Jordan Burroughs. They're live now. Jordan, what do we know right now?
That's off Gratiot.
Pretty much the
It
same
looked like.
as last night with the East Point Fire and Rescue. We've reached out to them this morning, but still nothing more confirmed than what we heard yesterday. We heard, and they told us directly, a man died after becoming wedged in a car hauler here in East Point. That's off Gratiot.
Off Gratiot and 10 Mile. Yeah, I'm like, that look like Gratiot. Highlands Detroit announces the closing date of the Rinsin.
The renovation project is coming to the Renaissance Center. It could affect the future of the building's top floor residents.
I'm finna cry. No, they finna turn down the Renaissance Center.
Once that renovation begins.
When?
Highlands Detroit has some of the best views in the city, and while the Rinsin will soon undergo a major redevelopment plan, the restaurant is taking its final lap before the doors close.
Our goal is to come back, let some of the redevelopment happen, and then come back stronger than ever.
Okay, so you're not shutting it down, you're just fixing it up. Okay. That's gonna be so weird not being able to go into the Renaissance Center though. Going downtown. Be like, let me go inside the Renaissance. And I can't, because they fixing that bitch up. That sucks. It better not take all day. Firearm safety activists speak out after child fatally shot. Michigan State police trooper hurt in a hit and run. Damn, y'all. Hold on, what? Thank you for the like, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm just in this whole news thing. It's a lot going on in this city, I see. It's a lot going on. And I haven't really been paying attention, because I be in the house.
Police are sending a message to drivers to slow down and move over after one of their troopers in a parked patrol car was hit while investigating a crash over the weekend. The driver of that car took off. CBS News Detroit's Alicia Bergio has more on who investigators are trying to track down.
We are just 2 months into the year, and Michigan State Police tell me they've had 6 incidents across the state where patrol vehicles are struck by oncoming vehicles. One of those incidents this weekend.
It could have been much more tragic.
Michigan State Police Lieutenant Renee Gonzalez says Sunday night, MSB trooper near M10 and Schaefer Highway was simply doing his job.
This is in Detroit.
Car was hit.
In Detroit. I don't understand this, bruh. How you see that big blue ass car and had a balls to be like, I'm finna pull off anyway? I hit that bitch, I'ma jump out. I'm finna go run over there. I'm so sorry. I don't know, that's just my instinct. Y'all niggas be like, I'm pulling off. What the fuck? You dummy. You will have a better chance of getting a lesser sentence if you stayed at the scene versus running, because at that point it looks like you intentionally meant to do it. These motherfuckers don't be understanding. They be like, I'm just scared. I was scared and I didn't know what to do. Stop the car. Get the fuck out. Go meet aid.
Investigating a crash when at the time a Jeep SUV drove into the rear of the car.
It was a Jeep too?
Impact slid the trooper's car into a concrete wall. The 29-year-old Detroit woman driving the Jeep SUV struck the center median, got out of the vehicle, and ran off.
So wait. So the bitch, and it's a female. So the bitch said, oh shit, I crashed my Jeep after hitting the police. Let me run. The fuck? You idiot. I hope they get this bitch. I hope to God that Michigan State Police and let us get involved as Detroit Police. We gonna find that bitch. We'll find her. We'll find her if they let us get into it.
People just are not paying attention. The law's easy, it's simple.
No, they're not paying attention, but still.
Activated, you have to slow down 10 miles below the posted speed limit, and then if able, move over to the next occupied available lane.
He says crashes like this can be deadly and oftentimes avoided.
One life lost over something that was a totally preventable crash.
Yeah.
It's way too much. We're asking that you slow down, move over when you see our lights. It's a simple message that we've been pushing out for years.
Sunday's crash still under investigation. Michigan State Police detectives, again, still working on tracking down that 29-year-old Detroit suspect.
That's what I'm saying. How do y'all know she was a female? How y'all know she's 29? I mean, let me slow down. You could look that shit up. But my thing is, how was you able to get that and then you're not able to keep up with her? Like, I don't understand. That's not making sense. So that means her shit not up to date and lean. Her address not registered or nothing like that. That bitch probably didn't even have no license to be driving that little Jeep. And that Jeep probably wasn't hers. That bitch was a fucking leased out vehicle. She probably ain't paid off on that bitch. If it was hers, it probably wasn't even her car. I don't understand. You hit a police, that's different. Like, you stop for shit like that, bro. You stop. But I mean, and I'm not saying if you hit a person, you don't stop. But I feel like, damn, it's the police, gang. They got the big blue ass cars. I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. She said, fuck y'all. I'm finna run. What the fuck is going on, bro? They gonna catch that bitch. Trust me. They gonna catch her. Hiding at somebody's fucking house. And it's gonna be family members. And what I was saying earlier, way in the beginning, why as black families, y'all wanna protect these motherfucking criminals just because they family? Man, fuck that. Sis, bro, cuz, mama, daddy, you doing some fucked up shit. I don't need you around me. Cause I ain't gonna be no compass to a motherfucking thing. Call me snitch, rat, tattletale. God, I don't give a fuck. I'm all that. The fuck? You know right from wrong, nigga. And yes, you make mistakes, but take accountability. When you run away, it's no longer a mistake. It's no longer an accident, folks. It looks intentional. When you run, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you deserve anything to happen to you, girl. No shade. No shade. Fuck out of here. Dumbass motherfuckers. He was in Detroit? I didn't know Trump came to Detroit. He was low-key, huh? He was low-key to the motherfucker. I didn't know Trump came here last month. Oh, fancy. I hope you enjoyed his stay. They probably got him out of there same day. He's like, all right, Trump, let's go to the motherfucker. We gotta go. Get the fuck out of here. I did not know Trump came to the D. When Joe Biden came to this motherfucker, we knew. Hell, when motherfucking Bill Clinton was president, we knew when he came to Detroit, nigga. Trump, like, ain't nobody knowing I coming to the D. Sorry. Unless you got some money. Gotta love this country. Damn, that's crazy, y'all. I can't believe that. It's a couple little newscasters that have fucked my head up. That little boy who killed his sister and ran off, that fucked me up. The baby who was found in an impounded car, they talking about they don't even know that that's the daddy or not. That fucked me up. This don't make no sense. Drivers could face traffic nightmares with construction. Oh yeah, they finna shut all our freeways down. They should have been did that though. Fish fry returns to Detroit. Fish fry Fridays. Oh shit. They doing the fish fry Detroit today. Cause today is Friday. I fry my own damn fish. Warren police release podcast to solve Jennifer Wentz murder. Oh wow. Who that? Damn kids. They ain't got no school or something today. What time is it? It's only 11 o'clock.
A legendary spot in the heart of Detroit is ready for its comeback.
Yes, indeed. Checker Bar in Cadillac Square reopens tomorrow.
You may recall the historic watering hole closed more than a year ago following
For the fire. Yeah, they had a fire.
While the space is refreshed, the vintage vibe and famous burgers are here to stay.
We took the best parts of Checker, shined them up, kept the grit. We still get people come in all the time and say, "Oh my God, my grandpa, brought me to
That gave me a cheeseburger from there on my soul. I couldn't go in Checker Bar when I was little, but nigga, them burgers, that was the best burgers. All right, so I'm glad they back open, because now I'm an adult. I can take my black ass in there and go get a burger for my son. Get him a burger. I cracked myself up. Keep the legacy going. Get him a burger from Checkers Bar. That's what's up. I'm glad they opened back up. Detroit community demands crack down on after-hours clubs after a deadly shooting. I don't even know. I don't know. So did they close the dam? Oh, they closed it down. Oh, they closed the club that killed that restaurant owner.
After-hours clubs like this at the center of community calls for action in Detroit after another episode of violence turns deadly at their doorsteps.
They shut that bitch down.
Telling you how neighbors and community activists were promising to take their concerns about after-hours clubs to Detroit City Council days after popular businessman Michael Brown was killed outside Suite 100 Lounge over on Schaefer.
Yeah, while police are still searching for leads in this case.
And you know he was a regular. He go there all the time.
Resident complaints about after-hours clubs operating too late and too close to homes. I went back out to that neighborhood today. You can see the city's tag Suite 100 Lounge.
They shut that bitch down.
After the deadly shooting outside.
They shut it down on the 3rd of March.
That's rattled folks across this neighborhood on Detroit's west side.
It used to be just old people there. But now, you know, it just got like younger crowd.
Got the younger crowd in there. I used to pass this club all the time, and I thought that bitch was closed. Makes sense because they only operate in the middle of the night. But it's like, that bitch don't be looking like it's operating the way it look on the outside. How y'all get all that money for my after-hour joint, and y'all keep it looking like that bitch ain't even working? Or operating, rather. Yeah, that bitch look dusty. I would have never wanted to go in there.
Residents, like, we have these corner bars, and we got families that's raising kids
New era.
right behind these bars, and they going out, they getting in altercations at late nights.
Williams and other residents expressing concern about the trouble they say after-hours clubs in Detroit.
Period, new era.
Too close to residential areas, like the chaos captured on video outside Cheetah's Nefertiti on Grand River back in January, where a brawl spilling out into the street ended in one man being stabbed multiple times and another man shot and killed.
I remember
They
that.
talk about trying to clean up the city, and you know, you go to any other city outside Detroit, and they shut down at midnight.
And at least one city council.
Hold on, pause. Hold on, Holiday. Hold on, Holiday. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, it's black people who's keeping these bitches open. So we really gotta be mad at not just the law, but the people who own these buildings. So I'm glad y'all got the motherfucker closed. But to be like, in the other city, they close at midnight. That's because motherfuckers in other cities don't want no after-hour joint. Niggas in Detroit want an after-hours joint. Y'all, you mad at the wrong people for real.
Murder happened around 4:30 a.m.
Yes.
Had no business being open.
See what I'm saying? Right, see what I'm saying? And this is not, she done humbled your ass. Let me pause. She had to humble him like, hold on, sir. This shit shouldn't even be open. Why y'all want it? This, y'all want this. Y'all came to us asking for rights to open this building. We let y'all do it, but this is what happened.
Where people live, it's not desolate over there.
Right.
Councilmember Angela Whitfield Calloway saying she'll draft a memorandum to explore an ordinance to limit operating hours.
I feel that.
Put that ordinance into motion. We'll start it based on this. You've inspired it.
I feel that.
They're still looking for leads from the Suite 100 shooting. They're urging anyone with information about that crime.
I feel that shit. Because, like, hold on. Like, you can't just come at us like it's our fault. We ain't the ones operating these clubs. It's y'all. The motherfucker shouldn't even be open in the first place. Humble his ass. Like, we appreciate what you're doing, brother, but Try that shit again. We'll give you what you want, but don't be mad at us. The fuck? God damn. I never even thought that bitch was open. All this time, that bitch was fucking open. I drove by that building all the time, Suite 100. I never thought that bitch was operating. It's so raggedy. It's so raggedy. And a person like Mikey, to be going into some shit like that, he shouldn't even have been in no place like that. He was a real businessman. He owned 2 restaurants, well-known restaurants. Took care of your kid. It's no reason for you to be in that type of environment anyway. Just can't take the hood out of some people, I see. Damn, that's fucked up.
Oh, this down. No, y'all. 4:30 in the morning, we shut the bar down, baby. All right,
That's him before he died. Lord have mercy, he was on it.
I'll see you tomorrow. You already know, we on.
Look at Mikey. That's the last time we saw Mikey.
Oh, y'all, man. You the mob.
Drunk as hell, not knowing that was going to be his last time.
Club status at Dollar Lamb Shop today. Come through about 7 o'clock.
He was promoting his business, like, come get the lamb chops. We got them on sale tonight. He didn't know this was going to be his last moments.
Lamb Shop. You got $5 Hennessy, $5 Grey Goose, $5 mixed drink.
No one could be in want. Just have
See what I'm saying? Why did you go to if you don't need to go to no after hour joint? You had the joint. You had the club. You had 2 bars, restaurants. I don't understand. What you need to be in that raggedy ass motherfucker for?
Gentleman personality, just a real Detroit.
And right now, that's
that bitch look raggedy.
Michael Brown, better known as Mike B. He was killed in a triple shooting outside a West Side bar over the weekend.
This is the story of Michael Brown, known to many people in Detroit simply as Mike B, a restaurant owner whose life would come to a sudden and violent end during the early hours of a night that, at first, seemed completely ordinary. For years, Michael had been building a name for himself in Detroit. Running a restaurant in a busy city isn't easy. It takes long hours, patience, and the ability to deal with
Come on, look at this beautiful ass. And you in a raggedy ass bar. Like, that's just showing he was trying to support people that didn't support him. Turn this around so y'all can see this shit.
At first, seemed completely ordinary. For years, Michael had been building a name for himself in Detroit. Running a restaurant in a busy city.
That's when he first bought it.
It takes long hours.
That's his restaurant, one of them. Look how nice that bitch is. Look how nice, and he just eyes closed now, because he gone.
His restaurant had become a familiar
2 of them, got 2 of them.
Somewhere people could come together, share a meal, and forget about the
sloppy crab and sloppy chops, man.
A lot of reviews from people who appreciated what he did.
What's up, y'all? I was due for a girls' night, so me and the girls headed to sloppy chops. So I got my girl Kennedy waiting on us at the bar, and you already know we had to find us some food on the menu. They had great cakes. I had to go and check on the chef, make sure he was cooking it up, okay? We was having us a long. We did a
damn. We can't even go in there no more now.
When I tell y'all, the food was so good. Like, let's get into it. Them steak rice were tea. Mac and cheese, never miss. Yeah. So we had us a great little time.
Come on, man. What you need after hour joint for?
That was all I needed to top the rest of my night off. Make sure y'all check out Sloppy Chops. You will not be disappointed.
He did not
fuck me up.
He also helped everyone he could help, including young kids.
This was back in the day, early 2000s, man. He been in the game too long. Niggas was already hating on you, man. You need to move around. When you make too much money, you start making too much money here, get the fuck on. I don't give a fuck who you is, bro. Get the fuck on. Because people be right up under your nose, nigga. Because he know who pulled the gun out, but he not allowed to tell it. You get the feeling motherfuckers for what they truly is, you move around. All you got to do is believe that shit one time, move around. Y'all be wanting to give benefit of the doubts and all that, multiple chances and all that. Man, fuck that shit, bro. A nigga show you they self, believe that shit. I'm mad as hell. Hating on my nigga Mikey.
He was proud of what he had built. For him, the restaurant wasn't just a business. It represented years of work, sacrifice, and determination. It was proof that he had created something meaningful for himself and the people around him. He was a hard-working man. He also knew a lot of people.
Hey, what's that? You want to be struck? You already know what it is, man. After party tonight, man. You already know what it is. Slap a crab, man. Shopping might be a mic. You know what I'm talking about? From the door. She's committed. You feel me?
But what happened one morning would bring all of that to an
I didn't even know he knew Scrappy.
Because on that night,
You know little Scrappy, man?
on Detroit's west side that investigators would later spend weeks trying to understand. And the question that continues to follow the case is simple. What exactly happened in the moments before Michael Brown was shot? The night had started like so many others. People gathered inside the bar, music played, conversations filled the room, and the atmosphere carried the familiar energy of a late night in the city. As the hours passed, the crowd slowly began to thin out. By the time the clock approached 4:30 in the morning, many people were starting to leave. Outside, the air had that quiet feeling that cities often get just before sunrise. Conversations continued on the sidewalk. Some people were waiting for rides. Others were heading toward their cars. For a few brief moments, everything seemed normal. Then suddenly, gunfire shattered the quiet. Witnesses would later describe the sound of multiple shots echoing through the street.
So they was just waiting on him to come out.
Disappeared instantly as people ran for cover, trying to understand what was happening. In the confusion that followed, 3 people had been struck by gunfire. 2 of them survived. Michael did not. And within minutes, the scene outside the bar had transformed into an active homicide investigation. Police officers arrived quickly, securing the area and placing yellow tape around the scene. Emergency responders attempted to help the victims while detectives began the careful process of documenting what had happened. Every homicide investigation begins the same way. Investigators look at the scene, gather evidence, and start asking questions.
Yeah. We know.
The answers were far from clear.
Because everybody don't know.
Immediately stood out. No one seemed to know exactly why the shooting happened.
Everybody, oh no what happened. Oh no. Man, stop fucking lying, bro. Yes, you do, bro. I understand this whole, I ain't snitching, I ain't telling, I ain't no rat, I ain't no man, kiss my ass. If it's my loved ones, I'm telling, I need everybody who was around to say something, I'ma beat your ass until I get the words out. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not playing with nobody about my family or me. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Fuck you mean you don't know nothing? But you was up here eating off my motherfucking brother who just got killed. Nigga, you know something.
For something that often becomes the most valuable piece of evidence.
It's somebody he knows.
Surveillance footage. Businesses and buildings nearby sometimes have cameras that capture the street. These cameras can show who was present, who arrived, who left, and sometimes even the moment when a crime occurs. Investigators began reviewing footage from the surrounding area, hoping to piece together the timeline of events that led to the shooting. Because somewhere in those final minutes before the gunfire, something must have happened. An argument.
In the club. It happened in the club. That's why I'm like, it's somebody he knew.
As news of the shooting spread across Detroit, people who knew Michael struggled to process what had happened. Friends began sharing memories of the man they had known. To them, Mike B was more than just a restaurant owner. He was someone who had worked hard to create opportunities for himself and the people around him. His restaurant
said that he cared too much about people, and they just
a place where people could relax, talk, and feel connected to their neighborhood. Now that place carried a much heavier meaning. Because
and he had just moved the fucking location to Jefferson. He had it on the west side on fucking 7 Mile. He closed Sloppy Chops down and moved it to a bigger building on East Jefferson. Downtown. You gotta have some serious fucking money to own a business downtown. Fuck is you talking about? So it's just like, man, like, you cannot be too nice to people. You just cannot. You can't be too nice to people, bro. Once he moved that building, he should have just been like, hey, bro, y'all come fuck with me. We can go somewhere else. Y'all want to try to support these bottom of the barrel ass businesses that don't give a fuck what happens to you when they close their doors. Because they not even saying shit. That's fucked up. Y'all was there. Y'all know the arguments that happened before the shooting. Y'all know y'all was there. That's bullshit. He was been supporting this whack ass business for I don't know how long, and now they ain't even saying shit.
To crack down on after-hour spots.
The triple shooting happened around 4:30 a.m. Saturday outside Suite 100 near Fatal. And
that's why that bitch closed, because y'all don't want to say nothing. You closed down now. Now they losing hella money every day. Y'all deserve that shit, so y'all don't want to say nothing.
People were taken care of.
That's exactly right. It's clear how much he meant to this community. So many people are posting on social media, sharing memories and honoring.
Law enforcement even fuck with the nigga. Shit, what's we talking about?
Or trying to find the person or people responsible for this triple shooting. And community leaders are saying this shooting is also raising a lot of questions about bars after hours. A father and successful business owner shot and killed over the weekend in Detroit.
Detroit loves him. He was a real Detroiter who was about people, community, and about uplifting life.
Michael Brown, better known as Mike B, was shot Saturday morning around 4:30 outside Suite 100 near Finkel and Schaefer on the city's west side.
Raggedy ass building. Make all that money, you couldn't even keep up the building. Look, just raggedy as fuck. Compared to his two businesses, I just don't get it. Like, he was just too nice of a person, bro. Because he kept supporting this raggedy ass business.
Pouring in on social media, including this tribute from a local restaurant critic calling the news heartbreaking. But his legacy extended far beyond food and nightlife. He cared deeply for his community.
It was embedded in him, and you can feel it in his food, in his restaurant, and his demeanor when you approach him. Very approachable. Just love the city of Detroit, love his people.
Now, his death is sparking renewed calls for an ordinance on after-hour establishments, limiting how late businesses can operate in neighborhood areas. New Era Detroit posted this video over the weekend.
Enjoy yourself, have a good time with your people, and then go home.
Go home.
It's that simple. Go home.
And Pastor Mo agrees, saying it's time the city stepped in.
We definitely probably going to see the ordinance come down, and we're going to make sure that from a community standpoint, we're going to make sure we have our foot on that too.
And that's what it was. Shut that bitch down. Nah.
Earlier today, but understandably, he is still trying to process all of this. We also reached out to DPD. All they could tell us is that this investigation remains ongoing, that there are no new updates. Of course, anyone with information is asked to call 1-800.
Speak up.
When violent
They not gonna do it though. We know that.
They often leave
Sad as
behind more
fuck.
than just physical evidence. They leave behind unanswered questions. Who was responsible? What led to the violence? And could it have been prevented? Detectives continued their investigation, trying to reconstruct every moment of that night. They spoke with witnesses. They reviewed surveillance footage. They examined evidence collected from the scene. Each step brought them closer to understanding what happened. But investigations like this rarely move quickly. Sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes months. For Michael's family, every day without answers only made the loss more difficult.
I can tell you that I did speak with a few people, but there were messages upon messages online pouring out of love and memories and thank yous of Michael Brown, who owns Sloppy Chops behind me, the message of his death rocking the community all throughout Detroit. Let's take a good look at him because he is beloved and missed by so many. This is Michael Brown, also known as Mike B. That's what many people called him, both in his restaurants and outside the restaurants. He was known for Sloppy Chops and Sloppy Crab. Those were his establishments, his places, and many said
Very nice establishments compared to fucking Suite 100, raggedy ass building. They was jealous of that man. Telling you, bro. They had something to do with it. They had something to do with it. That's what I'm thinking now. They had something to do with that. Sorry. And karma's a motherfucker. That's why your business got shut down. Y'all had something to do with that man being murdered. On my soul. That's fucked up, bro. Y'all didn't want to say nothing, talking about no comments. What the fuck you mean, no comments?
He was an asset to our community. He fed us good. He even went past food to do
service work. Right. Come on, man. When I was with DPD, we saw him all the time, wanting to help. What is we talking about? They bogus as fuck to do this man like that. They was hating on this man.
Around hunger, he always did things to make sure that people had food. That he would say that there's no young person that's going to be hungry as long as I'm around. So he would do things. And then I remember, either it was last year, the year before last, that there was a tragedy that happened.
And he was there.
At his restaurants.
Yeah.
And he was just there, 10 toes.
He was there. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. This is fucked up. And you got people just not wanting to say shit. That's y'all some bitches. Y'all some bitches.
When someone you love is taken suddenly, the pain is overwhelming, but the uncertainty can make it even harder. Because until the truth is known, the story remains unfinished. And that's what investigators were trying to change. They were searching for the person responsible for the shooting. Somewhere out there, someone knew what had happened. Someone knew why the gunfire started. And someone knew the truth behind those final moments outside the bar. The challenge was finding that person. Because behind every crime lies a sequence of decisions. Choices that lead from one moment to the next until everything changes. For detectives, the goal is always the same. Follow the evidence, reconstruct the timeline, and uncover the truth. But until that happens, the story of Michael Brown remains incomplete. A life that had once been filled with plans, ambition, and hard work was
I'm throwing up 7 Mile. I'm like, so that's fucked up,
and
man.
the city of Detroit continues to wait for the answer to the question.
Look at that beautiful building downtown. He had just moved that bitch downtown, man. I remember he did the red carpet, all that shit. That shit was so dope, man. He had Detroit packed out for that grand opening for Sloppy Crab. That was his second recent restaurant he had open, game. Packed out. Like, they had to close down the streets because that bitch was just too packed. They like, hey, we got to turn you around. We got to turn you around. They're like, we here for Sloppy Crab. Don't matter. It's over capacity. We got to get you. Come tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. He made a part 2 to his grand opening because he found out they was turning people away. He wanted everybody to get the same type of experience. Like, he really gave a fuck. And it's just sad. Like, it's sad as hell. It's sad as hell for that same fucking building that he was supporting. Even I think he shouldn't have supported it. But the fact that he was, they not wanting to say who killed this man. That's why y'all shit closed. You would have had a better chance helping. And your shit would have probably stayed open. You probably would have had an ordinance like, hey, you can only stay open to midnight. Shit like that. You got to open up and be closed by 1 or something like that. But the fact that you chose not to say nothing, you put your foot in your own mouth doing that dumbass shit. That's crazy as hell. How you don't want to say nothing? It be our own people. I'm reading these comments. This shit is crazy. It really be our own people. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck what race you are. It be your own. It literally be your own. You be trying to figure out who, nigga. The apple don't fall far from the tree, motherfucker. Amazing food, amazing. The ordering sounds great, but unfortunately, this foolishness happens at all times of the day. Yeah, it do. Whenever you get to a club and the door looks like, don't go up. I'm telling you, that whole building look like shit. The whole building looks like shit, gang. I'm telling you. Come on. That building, it never looked like it was open. So the fact that bitch was still operating, you can imagine what that inside looked like. I'm sorry, that inside probably looked horrible too. Come on now. He probably been going there for a long time though. He was an older gentleman. He was in his 40s. So he probably had been going there for a minute, but it's like, nigga, eventually you just realize like if the environment is changing and the company that was once in that motherfucker no longer in there, you need to move around. That's what one of them niggas was saying. Like it was originally for older people, but now all the young people in there. So that would have made me want to leave. My age range ain't even in this bitch. I'm cool. All I see is jealous. They was jealous. Yes, jealous. Talking about who benefits from his death, who got the restaurant. Nobody. It's his business. That's why it's closed down, stupid. It's closed. Can't nobody go in that bitch. They closed both businesses down. Ain't nobody gonna be able to go in there, bitch, no more. I promise you. The best parts of Detroit is now taken away. Once again. It just don't make sense. Don't make no sense. Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna get up out of this one. Haha Davis arrested. Woman speaks after being shot. Comedian jailed. He went to jail? He ain't in jail no more. I ain't know he went to jail. Damn. He was near death. Family of 2 Pontiac boys was sent to trial. Starved and tortured. Pontiac.
Switching gears now, 2 days after a Wayne County judge dismissed a murder charge against a father accused of killing his infant daughter, one legal expert is calling the decision extreme.
And as the Wayne County prosecutor vows an appeal, the 7 investigators are digging into what other options the judge could have considered and where the case goes from here.
Here's 7
She
investigators.
dismissed it.
The prosecutor also has to look out for the interests of the victims, and in this case, the victims are really damaged and pained by this.
A former state federal prosecutor, Matthew Schneider, is reacting to a Wayne County judge's decision to dismiss the murder charge.
Yeah, damn. Ken Worthy blast the judge. Ken Worthy, she been the Wayne County prosecutor for too fucking long. I need her to retire. Seriously. I need that motherfucking woman to retire. Like, I'm so sick of seeing her name. But evidently she do a damn good job, so they not getting rid of her. She been a prosecutor for over 3 decades now.
After a judge dismissed charges against a man accused of murdering his 9-month-old daughter. Tonight, prosecutor Kim Worthy is taking aim at the judge who tossed the case, saying she was wrong to do so. But attorneys for the defense
She was, but I'm just, damn, Kim. You getting old, sis.
7 investigator Ross Jones is talking to the family who fears their baby girl is being forgotten.
She had blood force trauma to the head, injuries, skull fractures.
The family of 9-month-old Kinsley Evans says the toddler was killed by her father, Charles Evans. And last year, Wayne County's prosecutor charged him with her murder. But on Monday, Wayne County Judge Cynthia Miller dismissed the charges against Evans.
On Monday.
After it was revealed mid-trial that video evidence hadn't been turned over to Evans' lawyers.
Dismissal of a baby's death, a homicide, that's not an equitable resolution.
The judge's decision was not a popular one, says Evans' defense attorney Adam Clements, but he insists it was the right one.
Regardless of how you feel about what the trial's outcome was supposed to be, it's still supposed to take place in accordance to a specific process. And that's with justice and fairness in mind.
At issue was Detroit police body camera footage, Clements says, from prior police visits to the home in the months before.
They didn't have it.
On the 3rd day of trial last week, it was discovered that some of that video evidence had not been shared by police.
I submit that there were...
Come on, Detroit police. Come on. That's a lawsuit. Come on, we got too many. Detroit police got too many lawsuits. Oh, no. No.
Based on the body cams that were tremendously helpful to Mr. Evans, and he was denied that opportunity to utilize that information.
With some witnesses having already testified, Judge Miller ruled to dismiss the homicide and child abuse charges filed against Evans. The family says that was the wrong decision.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh wow! Oh man! That's crazy. She had no choice. It wasn't like she looked at the shit and was just like, "I'm just gonna dismiss it." The police withheld evidence, so they had to dismiss it. They had no proof.
I thought she was prejudiced.
and the Wayne County prosecutor agrees. In a statement released this afternoon, Kim Worthy's office says Judge Miller should have recused herself from the case because of her connection to Charles Evans' attorney. He works for the same law office owned by attorney Todd Perkins, who represented Judge Miller during her own last year when the judge carried over
This is a lawsuit.
to Detroit Metro Airport through security. She would ultimately plead no contest and was sentenced to 90 days probation.
I don't think that there's been any special preferential treatment for her for this particular matter.
The prosecutor's office said today that Judge Miller showed
Obvious bias
during the course of the trial, and that the discovery violation did not warrant dismissal of the case.
The ball got dropped. And I really don't understand what the body cam has to do with it. This baby isn't here. The body
I
cam
thought she was the mama. She the grandmother? Fuck! Where the mama at? I ain't gonna lie. That baby mother, ooh. So she had a baby. The baby had a baby.
You know, the bruises was on her when we looked at her on that journey.
I express my condolences to baby Kinsley's mom, as well as her maternal grandmother, throughout the first time that I met them and also during the trial. And frankly, they were robbed of an opportunity to be presented with all the evidence.
Yes, it was because of the police. Yes, bro. It's a lawsuit. We can't afford no more lawsuits.
An appeal of this ruling tonight, saying that Judge Miller demonstrated an obvious bias during the trial by repeatedly asking inappropriate questions of witnesses. We did reach out to Judge Miller for comment on Worthy's statement, but have not heard back so far. Charles Evans' defense attorney Adam Clement said Judge Miller was under no obligation to recuse herself from this case, and that her decision to dismiss the charges was legally sound. He said the prosecution failed to provide not just video evidence, but other relevant records too. You can read his full statement and the prosecutor's right on our website at wxyz.com. But a war of words developing here in a 9-month-old who was killed. The family concerned that she's going to be lost in the shuffle, but this has become a mess very quickly.
And you can
big mess.
Because like you said, that baby is dead. They're still going to want justice for that.
Girl. That's why I'm out. Feminist for what? Be a feminist for what, girl? For what? No shade. For what? You women be part of the problem, gang. No shade. And I gotta really prove that I am not like you females, gang. Why would you sit up here and do that shit? You knew you should have got off that case because you had close connections to the damn attorney. You knew you should have got off that. But DPD fucked up too, bro. Y'all withholding evidence? What's really going on? What's really going on? Why y'all withholding shit? They can't get mad at the criminal defense attorney. He did his job, which was to make sure Evans got either a lighter sentence or none at all. So he did his part. You know, they mad at the wrong people. Them women, yeah, they mad at the wrong people. You gotta get up in the police ass, you gotta get up in the court's ass. I'm not gonna lie. Cause CDA did his part. He got this man off of murder charge of a baby. That's fucking insane. This shit is insane. I don't know what Detroit going through right now. We got a dark cloud over us. I'm looking outside too. It's mad cloudy, mad dark. It gotta be looking dark as fuck in the city right now. It's gloomy, depressing. This shit is sad. I didn't even know this was going on. So I was late. When did this post? Okay, February 19th. Yeah, man, damn. Wow. Looking at these comments, man, I just... Exactly. Everybody mad at the, but nobody, yeah, right. Talk your shit. Everybody mad at them, but they ain't mad at, y'all literally only mad at the motherfucking criminal defense attorney, but y'all ain't mad at DPD for withholding evidence? It's more people that need to be getting put down for this shit. Same situation with goddamn that baby being impounded. More people need to be getting in trouble. Detroit system is a mess. Kim Worthy got her nerves. What happened to the justice for Naziah? Oh, man. The trial is still going on, baby girl. Calm down. All right? We trust me. We gonna handle, what's his name? Fucking Jarvis. We gonna handle his bitch ass. Trust me. We got him. It's still going through, still going on. But that judge, though, the fact that she knew that she had connection, she should be debarred. No lie. She need to go ahead and lose her shit. Her magistrate. She need to lose it. Or she gonna make every Wayne County magistrate look bad. Kim Worthy has locked up dozens of innocent men without any representation. She should be the last to complain about our ridiculous justice system. I'm saying Kim need to get out of here. Unfortunately. And that's the thing, too. You right about that. He cannot be brought to trial again. He can't be brought to trial. Because they dismissed it. I ain't even think about that shit there. Damn. They should have never dismissed it. They would have been able to appeal. They can't appeal this because she already slammed the damn gauntlet down. It's over. The shit's been signed off. They let this man go free. Ooh. Hey, if she don't lose her shit, she need to lose her stuff. And Kim Worthy needs to get the fuck up out of there. I'm going to keep saying it. Because this all falls under her. You just got anybody working in there. If you really gave a fuck, you would arrest his ass anyway. She got a right to arrest him. Or have him arrested, excuse me. Because she ain't an officer. She got a right to get him arrested. I don't know his guilt, nor am I arguing his guilt or innocence, but I do agree with the judge only because prosecutors do stuff like this all the time, but it seems to be okay only to who they are prosecuting. It's only a case now because, it's only a problem now because it's a newsworthy case. Prosecutors should do their job no matter who it is, because if this wasn't on the news and the person was wealthy with connections, we would never hear about it. I'm almost willing to bet she has done this before, but now it would be used against her only because of this case. I like that ending. I'm a little confused about everything else, but that last part, I'm almost willing to bet she has done this before, but now it will be used against her because of this case. Yeah. You goddamn Skippy. And that's why they had to mention 2024 when she got that girl off of carrying that illegal gun in that fucking airport. I remember that shit too. And she had a connection with the attorney then. So, yeah, she better get debarred or something. Because now y'all just letting this little bitch slide, it seemed like. Y'all gonna let her slide. Damn. Got that man off murder. He murdered his own baby. He gonna suffer on this earth. He sure will. All he did was just get that attorney some fucking money. He ain't really got off on shit. He paid his bills, though, for the month. When was this police chase? Hold on. Stop. Suspect had 9 guns in the car. So that's why he didn't want to stop, because he had 9 guns in the car. What was this? 6 days ago. What the fuck? 9 guns. He probably didn't own them bitches. He probably a felon too. You got a Dodge Durango with no plates on that bitch. You deserve to finally get stopped. Fuck, God ain't gonna keep sparing you, nigga. You reckless. This is embarrassing. We gotta do better, bro. Oh. Get his ass, man. He on his ass in that Ford truck. Get his ass. All you gotta do is nick him now. There's 2 cars on him. Y'all, come on. Nick his ass. Come on. They literally could nick the back of this nigga's car. They bullshitting right now. This is... I can't wait to get back on the street. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Because these motherfuckers here... There's nobody on the streets. There's no kids out. Y'all can literally immobilize this man's car. Y'all just letting him ride around. Reckless like this. How long this chase happened for? This don't make no sense. Then you let him speed through that light like that. Look how he taking off in that Dodge Durango, man. Knock him over. Knock him in the ditch. Knock him in the, oh my God. Oh my God, it's a whole ditch. Y'all could have just knocked that nigga in. Y'all bullshit. Let me go to the comments. I know that's what they saying. Let me go to the comments. This is insane. Yes, if they talk about this would have been Arkansas, Florida, or Georgia, this would have ended at a pit at 2 minutes. Stop playing with me. Stop. You already know what the fuck going on. Detroit, what is going on? What is y'all scared of? This, first of all, this Scout is not your fucking car. They be trying to treat these Scouts like they fucking theirs. It's insured, number 1. Something happened to that bitch, it's gonna get fixed. Promise you. What the fuck? Knock that bitch over. You got an armory in the front. The bumper in the front for that particular reason. To pick them out. This shit is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. Seriously. What a disgraceful shit show by this police department. Oh, shut up! Shut up! Stop talking about us. Oh, stop talking about us. He had multiple opportunities to pit before she... It's a woman? It's a woman driving in that Dodge Durango? Oh my God. Y'all let a woman... Man, nigga, please. I couldn't have been me in that police seat, I'll tell you that. Let me see that had it been a woman in that motherfucking front seat and I'm in the Scout car. I'm knocking her ass away. I don't give a fuck. I ain't killing her, but I'm gonna knock her ass. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep bumping that bitch. I don't give a fuck. Oh, is this what you really want to do? Seriously? This what you want to do? Let's do it then. Let's play bumper cars. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Worst cop skills ever. They making us look bad. So she went all the way to her house. She parked at her house. She pulling off in somebody else's house. She turning around. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Hold on. No. I gotta turn it around. She parked. She literally parked. That's dirt all on the windshield from the... This bitch takes off. You literally could have blocked this bitch in. You could have pulled... Look. Pit her right there. They scared to get their car hit. It's just get out of the car. She pulling off. She's already gone. Where's she at? Here she go. What the fuck? What are you doing? Yeah, this is ridiculous. I don't even give a fuck if she a white woman or a black woman. It's just the fact that it's a fucking woman. Y'all just letting this bitch just do all this reckless shit. They just driving slow. Ain't no thing. They just chilling. They looked at her, probably think she pretty. Oh, yeah, she's not gonna keep us going for this long. Get the fuck out of here. Look how dirty the fucking windshield is. They don't clean that shit off. I keep reading this comments. Chaser cops need more ASP lessons and learn how to take out a runner. So many chances, so little action. MSP would have been pitted their ass. This is not state police doing this. The first cop is the absolutely worst cop I've seen. He could have pitted her, but he didn't. Then he stopped chasing her. He is absolutely stupid. How in the fuck did you let him get back out of the driveway, dude? We need to have serious discussion. This was embarrassing. The cop should get better training on pursuits. Note, Windex windshield before the shift starts. Dash cam quality from 100 years ago. They wiped the windshield at that time. She taking them to a landfill. This is embarrassing. If this was Michigan State Police, they would have been pitted her. If this was Detroit Police, they would have been pitted her. But the fact that this is some local ass police enforcement in Michigan, they just so worried about if their car get fucked up. And it's not even your car. This is the city's car. Now y'all want to speed into the landfill. Why? Y'all should have been got that bitch before she got in the landfill. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I don't know no other state that would allow no motherfucking criminal to just keep running like that. This shit is crazy. Skip this, please, please. She's in a fucking landfill. Yeah, you could tell this ain't this Michigan for sure, but you could tell that these are not state police right here.
Back here, she's going up the hill, back here.
She going up the hill of the landfill. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the The fact that they allowed this woman to do all of this with 9 guns in the car, I am very ashamed. Look at the truck. Thank God for that. Come on, man. Thank God for that truck right there. Slowing her stupid ass down. That's her right there. That's her right there. You know how many times they could have pitted this bitch from this point and they still ain't pitted her yet? They just letting her drive. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Privileged. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it now. Privileged. Privileged. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it now. She got 9 guns in this car. Wait till she get pulled over. 9 motherfucking guns in the car. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. She's speeding off again. She playing with these motherfuckers. And this is in Michigan. This is embarrassing. She in the fucking garbage. She got these niggas in the garbage. This is the landfill. And she took back off. Look. They swerved over because they didn't want to get hit. This shit is pissing me off. Hit that bitch. Man, got some. This whole department need to go down. I don't know what fucking police department this is. They all need to get the fuck on. I'm sorry, gang. This is crazy. They swerved to get out her way. Get the fuck out of here. I would have smacked that bitch. I would have smacked her in that police truck. I don't give a fuck. It ain't mine. It's insured. I would have smacked that bitch on my soul. Knocked the tires off her shit. Y'all are crazy as hell. This is so unsafe. Look, and he supposed to be so-called blocking her. Look how he moved out the way. Why is they moving out the way? What the fuck is going on? Stop her now. Peter. This is crazy. Look at her swerving and she don't even know what to do anymore. Oh my God, this is just stressful. It's this truck that's slowing her down. Cause they like, hey, we need to get this bitch up off our lot, gang. Something, bro. Hit her. Nick her on the side, right there on the. Oh my God. They could pit her right there. I promise on everything I love, you could pit her right there. You hit her there, she gonna fucking turn in a whole circle. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's who's saving it. And he don't give a fuck. He willing to let his truck get hit. That's a brand new ass truck. That's not no company truck. That's his personal truck. He like, bitch, enough is enough. You get the fuck out of our landfill with this stupid shit. Hurry up. I need to see this bitch face right now. Stupid ass niggas. You ain't got shit. You didn't block nothing. That citizen blocked. He need to sign up expeditiously. Cause that's who stopped her. Get out the fucking car. Let me see your face, bitch. Get out the car. Break the window. Fuck you talking about? Break the window. Use the back of your gun and break it. Break that bitch open, you fucking retards. All these niggas rookies. They are rookies, gang. They are rookies. They rookies. Fucking rookies. Fucking rookies. Y'all should have been broke that bitch. All that shit should have been broke. Got that bitch open. Yank her off the back. Yank her through the back of that bitch. Fuck her. White woman. What the fuck? Privileged. Privilege. 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 Privilege, folk. Let her ass would have been in Detroit. I don't give a fuck if you white. Bitch, you finna get the fuck up out of here with this dumbass shit. And she a blonde. Retards. On my soul. This is Huron Township in Michigan. Embarrassing. Knew this bitch was white. I'm like, I can't wait to see this bitch face. Michigan ought to be ashamed of they motherfucking self, though. For real. I don't give a fuck. She's a criminal. Give a fuck? That shit is crazy. Y'all let this chase go on for 10 minutes. And for what? Because she was a white woman? With 9 guns in the car. That bitch was about to kill somebody, bro. That bitch was about to go kill somebody. If she didn't already kill them niggas. And she just trying to go discard the guns. Fucking ignorant bastards. That is crazy. That is, yeah, I gotta get off of here. This is all Detroit shit, too. I'm on Detroit stuff, so it ain't like I'm just watching a bunch of nothing. This all is Detroit stuff. That's embarrassing. Oh, my soul. Y'all let that shit go on for too long. Too long. And how long did that shit last? 13 minutes. That shit lasted for almost 14 minutes. Unnecessarily. Because it started in the streets. They could have knocked her off in the city. She went all the way to the fucking landfill. 14 minutes. That shit would have been over in 5 minutes if she was in Detroit. Or anywhere else, like everybody else said in the comments. Let this have been something else. Another city, another state. That shit would have been over. That shit don't make no sense.